Okay, I think we are good to go. Let me go ahead and get us situated, at least temporarily for the moment. Hey everyone, Spidey Librarian here, and welcome to Film First Friday. This is the first one for 2026. I would like to point out that in 2025, we had at least 52 viewings of Film First Friday. That's at least one every week. And I know that because even on the weeks where we didn't do it on Friday, we still did it a different day of the week, like the Wolverine. We watched that on a Thursday. But I also know we did other showings in the Film First series, like extra showings for like special months and everything. I'm really excited to bring you this one because the January theme for the channel is Dinosaurs and Kaiju. And I'd like to just start off by talking about them in general. Dinosaurs and Kaiju have never been like the thing that I have loved the most, okay? I definitely went through a dinosaur phase as a kid. I think my favorite dinosaur was probably the Triceratops. But like big dinosaur movies and you know, big Kaiju Godzilla type stuff was never like, it was never something that I just had to watch, you know. It was never just like, it was something that when I watched it, I was like, oh, this is fun. But it wasn't something that was like just a, you know, just part and parcel of my sociogenetic makeup. And so I'm very excited to bring this one in. I basically brought this one up because, I know that my friend and channel member Mesozoic Mind, you can probably see him in the chat as the Jurassic Wonder. He is a big fan of what I learned from him is called paleo media, and that's essentially, you know, dinosaur related stuff. And it can kind of sometimes maybe cross filter into kaiju, but kaiju tends to be its own thing. I figured they were close enough and that I had little enough experience with them that I was just like, you know what? We can combine these two into 1 month. I can watch a whole bunch of movies, blockbusters that I have never seen before, classics that I have never seen before. And so I was just like, you know what? We're going to do it. We're going to do it. And so I found out we had 5 Film First Fridays this month. And I'm like, you know what? We're going to just go ahead. We're going to watch Godzilla, the very first one, the classic one, at the end of the month. But we're going to start the month. We're going to start the month with Q, the Winged Serpent. Now, the movie has that full title now. I think when the movie first came out, it was literally just called Q. All right. For the longest time, I think this movie was just called Q. And here's why I'm showing this movie, okay? This movie is a movie that I had heard about when I was a kid and then forgotten about, all right? So this movie comes out in 1982. I think I'm maybe 4 years old when this movie comes out, okay? I've never seen it. My parents have never taken me to the theater to see this movie about a dinosaur that is presumably killing a bunch of people, or a flying serpent that's killing a bunch of people. All I know is that at one point in my very young kid brain life, I heard someone, probably on the radio or from the TV or something, reading one of the taglines on the poster, all right? And let me just see if we can bring it up real quick, okay? So the poster here is probably going to be very hard to read. I'm going to see if I can blow it up a little bit, but if you can find a copy, see the tagline is way at the bottom here, okay? And the tagline says, and I can say it from memory, okay? Just call it Q. That's all the time you'll have to say before it tears you apart. All right. That is the tagline on the poster. All right. I never read that. I just heard it. I remember some like announcer guy, someone doing the marketing for the movie, being like, just call it Q. That's all the time you'll have to say before it tears you apart. You know, it's like the most like I don't know. It's the most sensationalistic "I'm coming to get you" tagline. Okay. Here's the thing. One of my coworkers was actually looking through terrible movies on a movie provider, and he found this, and he shows it to me, and I took one look at it, and I'm like, I recognize the tagline, and I'm like, oh my god, like I remember this movie because of a sense memory. Okay, literally me hearing some dude reading the tagline. It's the only reason I know about this movie. But there's more. Okay, so I have a friend. All right, she and I met fairly recently, like within the last year. All right, and and the serpent in the movie, all right, call it Q. It is named after a Quetzalcoatl, basically, which is basically, I mean, one, I think that was an Aztec god, but also that Aztec god could take many different forms, including a flying serpent. Well, this friend of mine, her name is Ketzi, basically, and it's short for Quetzalcoatl. And so she's someone that I just like when we met, there was like an immediate vibe. Like we got each other in terms of how we felt about a lot of the same things very quickly. And one of those things we had in common is that we liked really dark, really crappy movies that you could just laugh at. And so when I was looking at this, I'm like, this is light. My engines are firing on two different levels because one, Q, I've got my friend like with that name, and I'm like, okay. And then two, it looks like a pretty terrible 80s horror movie that, is made by people that, you know, are I don't know, just doing these horrible movie making techniques. So I sent her a message saying, "Have you seen this movie?" And she hadn't. So I don't know if she's going to be here tonight. Okay, I really don't. I hope she can make it, but if she can't, hey, she's got a life. I get it. She got the live stream to check out. However, I did go ahead and get this poster. I got this poster for her as a Christmas gift, basically because if you have a friend with that name, how can you not get them this poster? So that's pretty much the reason that I remembered this movie. That is the reason I'm showing this movie because it looks terrible in all the best possible ways. So I cannot wait to watch this. Hopefully, you guys are excited to watch it. This movie is free on Tubi, and before I go ahead and start it, I'm gonna go ahead and do a pinned post that will have the link that you guys can access this at. So there's the link in the chat, and I'm just going to pin it right there. So you guys will have the opportunity. There's no excuse for us not to watch this one together, guys. If you're here, we got to watch this together. All right. So there it is. And we're going to get started in just a few minutes. I am going to go ahead and first, I'm going to feed my little orange gremlin here a certain young kitty named Trouble. So give me just a second here. And she wants her 3 treats before she will leave me alone. Otherwise, she's going to sit here staring at me for the entire stream. So let me go ahead and get that. All right. Okay. And before I'm going to go ahead and turn on the AC. All right. Come here, Trouble. Come here, Trouble. All right. Trouble. Nope. You got to come over here. Here you go, baby. There's one. There's 2. There you go. Final one. All right, 3. That's it. That's all. She was nipping at my hand like there was a 4th one there. So, oh, you're watching it on Amazon Prime? Is it on Amazon Prime? I didn't realize that. Because I've got Amazon Prime. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Well, if that's the case, I've got commercials, or I've got Amazon Prime without commercials. So I'm gonna go over there and watch it. I didn't realize it was on Amazon Prime. Thank you for pointing that out, Mesozoic. And by the way, Mesozoic is again, I've mentioned that he is a channel member. If you're a channel member, it's I think memberships start at $2.99. So for $3 a month, you can have access to my awesome emotes and badges, which I think look pretty good. And then you also get access to some of the showets that I'm starting to upload that you can't see otherwise. And I think Showit is mostly going to start kind of going behind the paywall there. And eventually, when I start making the reaction videos, members will get to see them, I think, 48 hours before anyone else does. So take a look at the membership tiers, see which benefits you'd like access to. It's a great way to support me, and I always appreciate it. And in the meantime, Mesozoic, thank you for being a channel member. I appreciate it very much. Okay, I did not know this was on Amazon Prime. That's awesome. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start with the sound test here. So we're going to go ahead and mute the desktop audio. And I'm just going to start listening for the first... oh, wait. It would be nice if I plugged the headphones in, wouldn't it? All right. Hopefully you guys do not hear what I am about to watch. And I should be able to go about 30 seconds in. Oh, Amazon Prime, I love your timeline options. Okay, we've got this foreboding credits music. Oh my god, the synths already. Okay, and we are good. Okay, hopefully you guys didn't hear anything. And I've got it back at 0, so awesome. Don't hear anything. Great. Okay, all right. Well, then I think we are ready to go ahead and get started. I'm really excited for this one. I just stepped out of the shower, which is why my hair is very wet. So sorry about that. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, sorry, not sorry. Okay, let's go ahead and get things underway. Now, before we get started, I want to go ahead and let you know, if you are here at this live stream expecting to hear audio and see video from the feature in question, I'm afraid that's not going to happen. What you see here is what you're going to get. Basically, it is me on camera reacting to the feature as I watch it. This is a watch party. You have the opportunity to watch it along with me. I will have the timer right here, and you can tell where I am in the movie, so you can sync up whenever you like. And I do intend to make reaction video content off of this footage at a later date. I'm not sure when, but it will eventually happen. So, you know, to that end, there will be an introduction. We'll do the viewing. We'll do what I call the post-mortem, where we review and react to what we've watched. And then finally, we'll do an outro, and then we will head off, and that's going to be the pecking order. Now, if this is not the kind of content that you are here for, I completely understand. Please feel free to click away onto something else. I do not wish to waste your time, and I certainly do not like I don't want to get the negative engagement that sometimes comes with these types of watch parties where people think I'm misleading them or it's clickbait or whatever. It's not. You just didn't read the thumbnail correctly. All right. It says it's a watch party. That's what it is. So, All right. Anyways, with that said, we're gonna get started in just a moment here. So hang on and yeah, buckle up. All right. Hey, Marshlands, how you doing? Good to see you. I hope all is well. Um, yeah, this is one of those movies that was not it's not a famous movie. I just happen to remember it because of the tagline. So CG says that considering the title, he wished that we were watching a Star Trek spin-off film about Q, but Q wasn't even around back then. I mean, he's multiversal, so yeah, he was. No. Seeing over 50 films for the first time in a single year seems like a great way to expand your knowledge about films. So one of the reasons that I am keeping Film First in 2026, it may not necessarily be the most, like, it doesn't get the most engagement or the most watch hours, but I definitely get something out of watching these movies for the first time. And so I think that I want to keep that. And so we're going to continue to do that stream. And then everything else is kind of going by the wayside. I might do, like, for Show It, I might do like 1 or 2 episodes of like a first run show. Like, I know Primal is coming out this month. I'll probably watch like the first 2 or 3 episodes like on stream. But then after that, I'm probably going to watch them, like they'll go behind the membership paywall. So you'll have to watch me reacting to it while I'm on a treadmill. So just know about that. So, all right. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and get started. I said I'd start with an intro, and we're going to do that intro right now. Hey everyone, Spidey Librarian here, and welcome to Film First Friday, the live streaming show where I watch and react to a movie that I haven't seen for the first time on my YouTube channel. This week's feature is going to be Q, the Winged Serpent from the year 1982. This is in support of the channel's monthly theme, which is actually Dinosaurs and Kaiju. And if you take a look at the offerings for the rest of the month, you will see that Film First Friday is going to be going to be supporting that theme very much so. Now, please remember that as Film First Friday is both a reaction and watch party, this will serve as a watch party and reaction to the 1982 film Q, the Winged Serpent. So this looks like, and I could be wrong, but this looks like one of those really badly done 80s movies that is going to have all kinds of problematic things going on with it. It's going to have it looks like it'll probably have a terrible script, not a flimsy premise. There'll probably be plenty of profanity and misogyny and probably some casual homophobia, lots of violence for the sake of violence, stuff like that, you know? And my plan is that I'm going to watch this and probably laugh my rear end off at it. That's where I'm coming from with this one so far. Q, as I believe the movie was simply called for a very long time until it adapted the full title of Q, the Winged Serpent, is not a movie that, like, this movie came out when I was maybe 4 years old. And I never saw this in theaters. I don't think I even saw this at home. All I remember is someone reading the tagline from the poster, because it's this male voice, and it's very, it's just dripping with menacing intent. And he's reading the tagline, and it's like, just call it Q. That's all the time you'll have to say before it tears you apart. And I remember hearing that as a kid, and I'd forgotten about this movie until a coworker pointed out this movie one day while he was browsing terrible movies on a streaming service. And he showed me this one, and I saw the poster. I saw the tagline on the poster. I'm like, whoa, I need to look at that. And this movie has that tagline on its poster, like this poster right here next to me. that tagline is the reason I remember this at all. And so I looked it over. David Carradine is in this. You guys remember David Carradine, right? Kung Fu, The Legend Continues, Kill Bill. That guy is in this movie, okay? I don't know what role he plays. I don't know how famous he is by this point. All I know is that this movie, one, the Q serpent is technically a kaiju. All right, he's big and oversized, and he's terrorizing humans. So he's technically a kaiju, and all I need is for it to be a technical kaiju. So I was just like, yeah, we're going to go ahead and do this. And so I'm really looking forward to this. This movie is about an hour and a half long, and I expect that this is going to be a movie that is so bad that hopefully I'm just going to laugh at how bad it is and probably give it like a 2-star rating or something, and then we'll move on to other stuff next week. Like what am I watching next week? The Lost World Jurassic Park, I think. This will be the second Jurassic Park movie that I have seen. I watched the first one 2 years ago, so I'm getting my Jurassic Park education in very slowly. So, in any case, we're going to get started on it very soon. I'm excited to watch this, and hopefully you are as well. We're going to be doing it in just a moment. If you enjoy these reactions, please go ahead and thwip the like button, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing as well. Also, consider sharing this out with your friends, your family, your followers, anyone that you think would enjoy my reaction to these media. In this case, fans of dinosaurs and kaiju films, aka paleo media. Whether you like or dislike this movie, let me know why in the comments. I would love to have a conversation with you about this film. And finally, you can find the full and unedited live stream of this reaction on my YouTube channel. There is a master playlist of all movies that I've watched and reacted to, and I divide them up into shorter playlists, both by genre and also by tagged, just by tagged playlist as well. Q the Flying Serpent will fall under the horror, crime, mystery, and fantasy genre playlists and will be in a tagged playlist for kaiju movies. Whichever of those, whichever of those playlists you go looking for, be sure to look for them on my YouTube channel under the category Watch Party. Okay, all right. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started here. Oh, wait, I think that's everything. Yeah. So we're going to get started here in just a moment. So any snacks you need, any drinks you need, grab them, web yourself in, because we're going to get going in just a moment here. Okay. All right. Let me see what you guys are saying. CG wants to believe that the reason why the name of the film was expanded is so that Trekkies like him won't be like, hey, where's John Delancey? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That makes plenty of sense. So, all right. Marshland says, don't know how many of you have seen or if they would qualify, but Tubi has a ton of the old Godzilla, Gamera, Mothra, and other kaiju movies. As far as I know, it doesn't have the original, which is the one I want to watch. Like, and I'm talking the original. Mesozoic actually pointed out that the one that is for free, I think, on HBO Max, that one is the 1956 Americanized version. And he recommended that I look for the original. So the original does exist for rent on Fandango at Home, just so you guys know. So yeah, I don't know that I'll ever get to all of them, but I definitely want to get to the, you know, the keystones, you know, the milestones, the big ones. So all right, okay, I think we're going to go ahead and get things started. I'm gonna shrug myself into these headphones. And let me go ahead and get us going here. All right, let me go ahead and just reposition things, get my tools ready. Okay. All right, everyone. Let's see. All right, so whenever you guys know how this works, whenever I do the here we go thwip, about a second after that, I'm going to hit go on the feature. And then about a second after that, I'm going to start the timer. So I'm going to put about 2 seconds on there, give myself a little cushion. And that way we should be able to sync things up pretty well here. So, okay. And then let's see. Uh, Let's see. CG hopes that the film lives up to the cover because there are some films that have awesome covers despite not being very good films. I have a feeling this won't be a very good film. I have a feeling this is going to be like one of those so bad movies that it's entertaining. That's my hope at least. We'll see. Mesozoic says Fandango. Give me rent, Spidey. Spidey's like, you'll get your rent when you give me this damn Godzilla movie. Nice. Let's see. Honestly, if you plan things out right, you could probably do at least a full year of kaiju content. Dear God. Okay, I can't do that. I would get sick of it. But there are, that is not impossible. Okay, you guys ready? I am ready. Okay. All right, let's get things underway. Okay. All right. Okay, everyone. 1982's Q, The Winged Serpent. Here we go. All right. And can I make it go full screen? I did. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. I love the synth already. Richard Roundtree. That name sounds familiar. Q. There it is. All right, we've got a little orchestral intro before we start. I like it. Okay. Let's Fall Apart tonight. Okay, be listening for that song, everyone. We're gonna see how singable it is. Maybe we'll do a sing along. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Written, produced, and directed by Larry Cohen. All right, Larry, it's on you. Well, this is very clearly New York City, isn't it? Oh God. Oh God, that's already like I have to resist the impulse to flail. Oh boy. I love you. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's kind of a creep. Okay. She's like calling him names, but she's smiling at him. Oh, that little jerk. Yeah, that squeegee is just, that's like nails on a chalkboard. Oh my God, we've got our first kill already. And that's David Carradine right there. Man, I've never dropped a cantaloupe from 40 stories, and I hope never to do so. Okay, so is this a buddy cop movie too? What? Yeah, there aren't any broken. No. Okay, dude, you're a detective. You have to figure this out. Oh, we planning a heist? That guy looks familiar. I feel like I've seen him in some crime movies or something. Oh man, squabbling over numbers. Okay, I'll let you know. What are you doing? Managing a bookstore? Oh wow. Okay, why did you scream? Okay, so we just came into a hotel. Oh my God. Oh, Q magazine? Wait a minute. Oh my God. I thought he'd been like charbroiled or something. No, he's been skinned. Oh my God, these homicide investigators, they're just like so um they're so detached from their job. They're just like making fun of the corpses and stuff. It's oh my God. Like I get why you'd have to do that, but oh man, makes them really unsympathetic. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, so where's this lady walking? She's walking outside on a building. Oh, wings flapping. Okay, okay. We got another kill coming. We've had 2 kills already in this movie. Is she going sunbathing? Is that what's going on? Is she gonna sunbathe up here? Oh yeah, she's sunbathing. Oh, and off comes the top. Okay, yep, yep. Copious amounts of nudity. 80s films were pretty good at that when they wanted to be. Hmm. And we got Tom looking at her through binoculars on the roof of another building. Must be nice. Okay, so it picked her up and flew off with her. And old peeping Tom here saw the whole thing. How do you report that one to the police, huh? Oh, and there's blood raining on people in the streets. Oh, that's great. What's it doing? Is it like eating her it's in the air? It's like what the heck? Who's eating corpses at 500 feet in the air? My God! Hold on. can you play the piano? Huh? Maybe you can. I treat him real nice. I'm like, you know, I'm like tenderly romancing this piano. Okay, he's not bad. I mean, he's not great, but he's not bad. Okay, so the two detectives are here, and that piano guy is possibly connected to the heist that those criminals are planning. Is he a snitch, maybe? Okay, dude, come on. You need to put more into it. Okay, yeah, by this point, I'm unimpressed. Like, come on, dude. Put on jukebox. He's okay, but he definitely has a lot to learn, I feel. Okay, you try to be nice to people, Jesus. Oh boy, this guy is not going to do well, is he? Has no idea how to handle a gun or anything like that, does he? We're going into this diamond shop. We're going to steal some diamonds, right? Okay, what's he doing? So this piano man is what, the only survivor? Where are the other guys? This guy is a moron. And now, what is he walking with a limp? Kind of? Okay, all right. Where's he going? Clearly doesn't know where his bag is. Okay, so apparently Jimmy Quinn is like one of the main characters here. Dude lost his bag. I don't even know where the other guys are. Did they even like? Yeah, I know, right? Like, what exactly is the plot here? We got a monster and we got a crime going on, and how are these two things related? And we got these two detectives, and yeah, I don't know. Okay, so he tripped some alarm, and now, oh, oh, is he gonna get taken out? He going up to high places, you know? Where, dude's like, where are you going, asshole? Oh, Jimmy Quinn, you can't sing, you can't play piano. Oh God, and this guy's got his he's a rent a cop with a gun. Oh. Okay, the rent a cop actually looks familiar. I think I've seen him in other movies too. I'm just gonna, just go exploring. This dude's like a cat, you know? He's like, I'm just gonna go take a look around, see what I find. Okay, all right. I thought maybe the security guard was gonna die, but now my money's on Jimmy. Oh dear God. See, being up this high in this kind of like, I don't know, uninsulated space would freak me out. You never been afraid of heights. Fuck you, okay? I used to not be afraid of heights. I've never liked heights, but I used to not be afraid of them. And now, like, my body on a very fundamental level, whenever I perceive I'm really high up and like, I've barely got any support, like, there's just a freeze that takes place. My muscles tighten up. It's, you know, where is he getting to? Holy shit. Did he just find a monster egg? You're just gonna go right up to it and start popping it, huh? I mean, like, what do you even do with this kind of information, you know? Oh God. Oh God, no way. Uh-uh. Nope, 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 nope. Mm-mm, not doing that. What are you doing? Oh God. Okay, we're finding birds and bloody corpses, huh? Okay, all right. It's a good way to freak yourself out. And the heights just wouldn't make it any better for me. Like, I would want to get the hell out of here as quickly as I could. So much for thinking of taking a leak. Okay, what the hell are you doing, buddy? Is he robbing a corpse? Is that what I'm seeing here? Is he robbing a corpse? Oh man, you are a stand-up dude. Whoa. That was a sound. Dude frickin' goes all the way downstairs and is able to just leave the building, no problem. Oh, okay. Did we know that birds are carnivores who like human flesh? I didn't know that. What is this movie? Come on, pack your gear. Let's go to lunch. Come on, we gotta stop work. Your popsicle? What? Who is this guy? Oh, you're a real tough guy. I'm a shove the thermos. What? What a dick. Look, oh, now we finally get like a profile of it. There we go. All right. People are, you got disembodied feet in the street. Oh, man. People can see it now. They're freaking out. What are you even talking about? Oh, look at this. I like how that's very clearly just a bunch of like latex or whatever layered on top of someone, and they're just pulling it off of him and slicing it. Tzalcoatl. Okay, I don't think this thing has feathers, but if it does, I'll be surprised. Okay. What do you Okay. Okay, that's interesting. So the guy that they found skinned alive gave himself up. That's messed up. Let me look these over sometime and I'll you know, see if I can get anything from them. I'm not gonna lie, the ritual masks do look a bit weird. I mean, it did, at least according to one culture. Come on, sweetie, let's go to bed. Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent. Did he just say I'd better take my birth control pill? Oh, God, dude. Okay, okay. I mean, aren't dinosaurs related to birds? Okay, and Jimmy, oh, wasn't exactly a party. Oh, I went to a few bars, had a few drinks. Nah, I just got hit by a car. No, I got this way because of the job appointment. Liar. Dude. Oh, man. The casual misogyny. Shut up and give me a drink, sweetie. Oh my God, this guy throws punches at her? Jesus. So what happened to the rest of them? Dude, his underarms are like black, dude. She's got a very nice apartment for someone who works at a bar. Well, no, dude, I am not on anything. Dude, look at his armpits, man. Dude has been sweating like this dude. Oh man. So this dude is just like what, a career criminal or uh-oh. She's trying to get him to marry her? Why? That is a great question, lady. That is a great question. Oh my God. Evil dream, go away. No. Egg was like as big as he was. Oh man. No eggs. No eggs. I don't want no eggs. Screw it. No eggs. Ah. Wow. Okay. I mean, that's very clearly not going into him, but you just lay on that and just let someone slice you up, huh? What would you have to be on and able to do that, you know? Wow. Giving the skin, giving the heart. I guess that's one way to look at it. Why? All right. So our hero, the monster, is just flying around construction sites. Okay, so there is some publicity about a flying thing. Vanity, yeah. So we're chasing down Big Bird. Is that what you're saying? Close. Quetzalcoatl. He's like, if I can, I'm gonna like disintegrate that thing. Oh God, these guys. No, I don't, buddy. Okay, where's the wife? Where is she? Or the girlfriend, or what the hell ever she is? God. Yeah, he doesn't believe him, which I wouldn't either. What the hell? What? Why this male vocalist singing? I don't get it. And now these guys are coming after him. Where is he gonna go? Like what's he gonna do? Oh man. Oh my god. Okay, and now they're gonna beat the crap out of him. No. No, you don't want to. Okay, I'll take you there. I'll take you there, guys. I'll show you everything. Hmm. Depending on how he plays this might be a smart move. I'm real interested to see how this is going to play out. Jesus. Okay, so these a-hole criminal compatriots. Yeah, but he never brought it up here. Yeah, we're right behind you, Quinn. Yeah, he does. If you guys don't, that's actually a very smart play for him. This is where he was traumatized. Oh, and nobody notices the corpse? I don't know, man. I don't know. Sending him up there to die. Using this thing against them. Like, hey, I brought you guys dinner. Yeah, yeah, you found it. That's one way of putting it. Not to kill them, but you're kind of responsible. Okay, so we got more sunbathers, huh? What? We finally see the whole thing. That was good. That was good. As soon as he jumps in the water too, it's like, oh, human plus water. Take. Oh, right. Okay, because of him. Okay, he is clumsy. Yeah. What are you talking about? Taxis? I don't know what you're talking about. Taxis? Doyle Webb, man. Nope. I don't. No. Okay. Oh, dude, you just admitted that you know him. Okay. Dude, this isn't a prison. This guy putting his hands on this guy is making me really uncomfortable. Okay, buddy. Wow. Jesus, piece of caca. David Carradine is like, I gotta kill this thing. Because we're detectives in New York. Yes, Kung Fu the legend continues. He will finish it. Jimmy knows something about this. Okay, I see how this is all coming together now. Because they're worshiping the bird as a god. Just a little. These guys are supposed to be partners. I was gonna say, like, people would see it eventually. Yeah. Come on, Jimmy. Aren't you gonna say something? Wow. Okay. He's like, screw all y'all. Oh God, dude. Oh, okay. That's like the building at night. I was like, what is that? It's it's like, I okay. I mean, he sounds crazy at the moment. Okay. All right. I can appreciate this. This is definitely not the most well scripted version of it, but he's like he's like I have information that is very valuable. I mean, to be fair, that's not exactly wrong. Oh man, he's playing hardball. Dang. Yeah, like anyone's going to take a message from him to the police commissioner. And we return to our hero, the monster, flying through the city like Batman. I don't know. Circling the rooftops looking for hapless prey. Nothing there. Lucky buggers. Maybe they're getting wise to my game and people are staying off the rooftops. Negative contact? What does that mean? Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Okay, but we're not going to give her a name or anything? Dainty elephants. You want Polaroid shots? I'll give, I'll bring my Polaroid next time. I, I do my own papering too. Oh, a Nixon like pardon. Wow. 1 million, huh? Dang, okay. He thought this through, actually. Wow. He's like, I want all this on paper, notarized, and signed. Oh, nice try. Yeah, you treated him like crap, too. Bum repped? I don't know what that means. I may need to look that up. He looks so angry. I feel great. Okay, and Shepard's like, come on, Jimmy, I'll buy you some coffee. The one-liners are killing you. It is so weird seeing Kung Fu the Legend Continues and Kill Bill here. That was like, what, a week ago? Hey, you're gonna pay the bill. All right, good guy. What's her name? Joan? Joni? She wants to fix him. I can fix him. That's true. This is probably a bit of confession that he shouldn't be doing. Want my photo op here? Oh my God. Oh God. 40 years ago, people are shouting about Rupert Murdoch. A fleet of helicopters. Okay, all right, all right. Come on, keep going. We call up Ringling Brothers. Oh, hello, Powell. What are you doing here, buddy? This is boring? I don't know. I'm finding it pretty funny. Appreciate Jimmy's acting. He's trying his best with the script that he got. Yeah, no. I mean, he's doing okay, you know? Who's this guy? What's his name? Uh-huh. I like you most of the time. Yes, yes. So basically, don't pursue this any further. No talk about Gotti gods. It's like you better abandon this god angle. Ooh, man. He's like, otherwise you're going to cause a panic, and I can't have that now, can I? I'm gonna cause a religious panic. That grunt while he did it. Ah. I love it. I love it. This is not a good movie, but this is I am having so much fun. Get me that bird. It looks like a kid at Christmas. It's crime, judicial, and a monster movie. Yeah, it is. Okay, guys, time for the big showdown. We didn't have time for that. Oh man. Oh, they're making him go first. Ah, oh, Jimmy. Jimmy. Jimmy Quinn. Come on, man. Oh no, 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 no. I'm not gonna be the first one up there. Yeah. Yeah, of course it stinks. Oh, okay. All right. You know what? I will agree to this. Okay. If I have to go into a dangerous situation and I have to be second, having David Carradine in front of me, that's not bad actually. And we're missing a head. Yeah, you remember the window washer lost his head, I mean, there was a construction worker, there was a dude at a pool, there was a sunbathing lady. That fucking Oh, so he's Spider-Man like that. He only jokes when he's scared, huh? And Jimmy's like, "You're not gonna get any argument from me." Uh, we're gonna shoot. Oh, look, little dinosaur coming out. Oh, kind of feel bad for the little baby dinosaur, but that's okay. Mom's gonna get revenge, right? Oh boy, Quinn, I wouldn't go up there. I wouldn't go up there, man. That's the egg. You ain't seen the actual monster though. He's like, "That's it. I'm out. Yep. I'm going down. You're not doing this." Uh-huh. Yep. Yeah, you know what. Okay. Okay. You found the egg, so you know there's a mama bird or monster or whatever. You should be treating this a lot more urgently. Wait, who's this guy? Why does he want to talk to Shepard? Okay, is someone flying a kite? Is that what's going on? Returning to the perspective of our hero, the monster. Coming to the American Museum of Natural History. Who? Who are they scoping out? I mean, yeah, the bird was bad for business, but okay, so that's the bag that Jimmy lost, right? Okay, so that guy was a cop. All right, I get it now. Apparently, the mime is a cop. I don't know. I don't know who he is, but all right. So we have this guy who looks a bit like Dustin Hoffman. You gonna what? Lay here on the table and let himself get knifed up? Oh, okay. There's our dude in the mask. Okay. You guys had better move a little quicker. Mime cop. Mime cop needs his own meme. Meme cop. All right, we got 10 more minutes. You got to make this work. Come on. Seriously? Throws his mask? Should have just shrugged that off. My God. Where are you going, sir? Okay. All right. Howl and Mime Copper on the case. Fear not. I don't know. What if he decides to jump from one roof to the next? He could be Batman, you know? Oh, God. It's a Powell, and then he just dropped him? Well, that'll I was going to say that'll piss off Shepard. I don't know. Shepard might actually like that. Oh. They were going to break into here. Dang. She's like, get out of here. You irredeemable scum. Send for my things? I mean, this building might have an incinerator. Dude's drinking Budweiser while they're about to fight the bird or the monster or whatever the hell it is. There he is. Wow. Bunch of cops in the roof of this building. What is this? Is this isn't the Empire State Building, is it? I don't know. Look at this. They're all in window washer carols. This is great. Okay, okay. Tell me it's gonna pick someone's head off. That guy is gonna have a really, really hard landing. Oh, it's all bloodied and stuff. Oh, flinging him off buildings. This is great. It's like, you've shot me up, you've killed my baby. You people suck. Okay, but you lost at least three people. Oh, he was trying. He told you it was big. Oh, slammed into the top. There we go. There we go. That's the shot you want in a kaiju movie right there. Okay, all right. Take out some civilians. Oh boy. It's just not your day, is it, Jimmy? Oh boy. Who's here to rain on his life now? Oh, this guy. He was wearing the mask. Uh huh. Yeah, I don't know. I just wouldn't have answered the door. I'd just been like, keep knocking, asshole. I'm not interested. Why? The betrayer? Yeah, what did he betray? Oh, see, no, I'm not going to agree to that. The plumed serpent? It's on your prayer. I will die as I have lived, unholy. I'm not saying shit free. Oh, David Carradine, everyone. David Carradine. Seriously, dude, just give me the damn knife. How many times did he get back up? Like four times? He really wanted to do that ritual. Okay, now just like strangle him to death with the pillow. Just do it. Just do it. You shot him what, 7, 8 times already? I mean, yeah, I probably would have. What are you gonna do? Appreciate the reversal there. That was cute. Just a good old fashioned monster. Wasn't a god, just a monster. Uh oh. Uh oh. What's flying here? Okay, this is lingering. What do we got here? Oh, it laid another egg. Oh God, that was great. Oh, that was great. Like in a terrible way, but my God, that was great. Okay, so Jimmy reminds you of Bill Burr. Okay, yeah, I could kind of see that. A little bit, a little bit. I could see that. Yeah. Oh man, if they ever did a cute, man, Mesozoic, what do you know? You never know. You- Nostalgia is big right now. Okay, could get a sequel 40 years later, 44 years later. Oh man. Uh, this is definitely not a good movie. Definitely not a good movie. But you know what? I had fun. I had a lot of fun. Like, yeah, there were some parts where it really kind of dragged, but at least like for me, you gotta kind of keep quick with it. But it actually like once I started to see how things were coming together, I was like, okay, all right, I see where this is going. So all right, and we are done. Wow, that was a very fast credit. Like the credits were just zoop, we're done. So, oh my God. Okay, all right. So, I am especially glad. I am especially glad. First of all, Mesozoic, I'm just gonna say, I am especially glad that you took the time to watch this with me because I know this wasn't a good kaiju movie. All right, I know that, but I had to watch this. I absolutely had to watch this, and I am especially thrilled, Ketsi. Ketsi, I am so glad you're here. I am so glad you're here. I hope you were able to catch most of this, but my God, what a movie! I actually told my viewers about how I remembered this movie, and I told them about you and getting you the poster. So it's a really cool poster for a really really terrible movie. I got to admit, like there are some lines here that are actually really great, and then there are others that are just memes within themselves, like Mime Cop. All right, how are you not gonna know about Mime Cop after this? So, oh my God, I can't even with this movie. I'm glad if you have the opportunity to watch this movie, there are so many opportunities to watch it for free, okay? Because do not pay money to rent this movie. This is a movie where you sit down, you watch it, and you laugh at how ridiculous it is because that is pretty much the evening that I had in mind. And for my part, I got what I wanted. Okay, I definitely got this. I got what I wanted out of this. So, all right, let me go ahead and do a postmortem real quick, and then I'll get back to reading your comments, guys. Feel free to keep sounding off in the comments because damn, I'm sure we all have some feelings here. All right, okay, all right. So let me go ahead and do that. And that was 1982's Q, the Winged Serpent. And I think it was just originally known as just Q. All right. And I'm going to tell you guys, I was not expecting this to be a good movie, and it wasn't. I was expecting to laugh at just how ridiculous and misogynistic and brainlessly violent it was, and it was. And there were just so many ridiculous situations, so many one-liners, so many just things to watch. And strangely, I will say this, Jimmy, he was a decent protagonist. Like I really feel like he was a decent protagonist, and that he was doing what he could with a script that wasn't so good. Really, if they had tightened up certain storytelling aspects of this, if they had connected the crime a little bit more, like the heist, a little bit more to what was going on with the monster, and then done a better job of connecting like the ritual stuff. I mean, we could have done without the ritual stuff, frankly. But like if you want to keep that in and they'd connected it like a little bit better and made it a little bit more explicit, this could have been a decent movie. Instead, we've basically got a schlock monster movie that really doesn't have the monster in it very much. I really wish we had seen more of, Q, the winged serpent, just flying around, like some of those kills. We could have gotten a little bit more of that. We could have done with a few more of them. And frankly, we just I don't know, just seeing the monster in action more. Now, I get that this is a stop motion movie. You're only going to see the monster in flashes. I get all of that. And really, for a movie that is 44 years old, I'm not going to say it's good, but they were doing what they could with what they had at the time. That's all I'm really going to say there. Yeah, no, this is a movie that you sit down, you watch it, and you're just like, wow, this is bad. Oh my God, David Carradine is in a terrible, terrible movie. But during that final battle, there's this one scene where the monster flies over to a cop that is in one of those window washer carols and just grabs him, just, flings him off the building. And I don't know why that's so funny, but I'm laughing my rear end off as he's doing it. And oh my God, it was something. Not a good movie, but if you go into it with the right mindset, this is very entertaining, I think. And is this a good kaiju movie? Not really. It's got one or two scenes that you're like, oh, okay, kaiju movie, But a lot of it is just these cops trying to connect these crimes and these criminals trying to shake down this low-life guy, for money that he doesn't have, and it all kind of slowly meanders, Again, if they had tightened that up, it could have worked. But yeah, no, I can't regret watching this movie at all because again, it's sort of like Ghostbusters or not Ghostbusters, Ghost Rider: Spirit of Vengeance. It's so bad that it becomes humorously good. I guess you could make if you some people might bite my head off for this, but you could make a comparison between this and the Evil Dead movies that way, especially the second Evil Dead movie. Um, it's one of those types of movies where it's just like if you're just willing to kind of leave your brain at the door, eat your popcorn while you're watching this, and just be like, oh, oh God, that was terrible. Oh, um, some of the kills are fun to watch. Just like in a oh my God, that's hilarious kind of way. But yeah, for the most part, not a good movie. If I were to give this a score on Letterboxd, I would actually give this. I know some people would probably give this like 1 star, or maybe 2 stars. This gets 2.5 stars from me. This gets 2.5 stars from me because, again, while it's not a good movie, it takes itself so seriously, and it's just not hitting the mark that everything is unintentionally hilarious. And so there is entertainment to be had from this movie, just not the kind of entertainment that it probably wanted you to take from it. And, sometimes you get those movies, and to me, this was one of those movies. So, 2.5 stars, lots of flaws, but lots of redeeming value to it as well. We get Mime Cop, we get the actor for Jimmy Quinn. Ketsy said that he reminded her of Bill Burr, which, thinking about it, I'm like, that actually tracks. We see David Carradine trying to bake his way through this and be an action hero for a terrible animatronic, or not animatronic, stop motion monster. There is just too much here to be entertained by, to just say, this is terrible, it's not worth watching. So for me, 2.5 stars, enjoyed it thoroughly, and hopefully you did as well. Thank you for watching this reaction. If you enjoyed it, please go ahead and thwick the like button, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing as well. Also, consider sharing this out to your friends, your family, your followers, anyone that you think would enjoy my reaction to these medias, especially fans of, I'm not even going to say kaiju, especially fans of movies that are so bad they become good, all right? Okay, Ketsy, all right. You can see that she's angry enough that her typing. I did not compare it to Evil Dread 2. But anyways, what did you think of this movie? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Let me know why in the comments. I would love to have a conversation with you about this film. You can find the full and unedited live stream of this reaction on my YouTube channel. There is a master playlist of all movies that I've watched and reacted to, and I'm dividing them up into shorter lists by genre and also by tagged playlist as well. Q the Flying Serpent would be in the playlists under the genres for horror, crime, mystery, and fantasy, and I would have it in a tagged playlist for kaiju movies. Whichever of those, whichever of those playlists you go looking for, be sure to look for them on my YouTube channel under the category Watch Party. And finally, channel memberships are now live on the Spidey Librarian YouTube channel. Check out the membership tiers and see which benefits you'd like access to. Perks include shoutouts, members-only videos, members-only live streams, and early access to selected uploaded content. And that's not even, well, hold on, no. As well as a few other perks. And that's not even mentioning my custom emotes and badges, which I think look pretty good. Check out the membership tiers today and see which perks you'd like access to. And now I think that's everything. So thanks again for watching. This is Spidey Librarian, and until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. Okay, all right, let's see what you guys are saying.
First of all, again, first of all, Ketsi, thank you for being here. Ketsi said she made it for about half of this, so thank you for being here. I'm glad you showed up. And we've got to meet up sometime and discuss this movie. So, all right. I'm just gonna kind of make my way back. Oh man. Okay. All right. Godzilla minus one is peak. Godzilla minus one, that movie made me cry. That movie was really good. I did not expect a kaiju movie to make me feel that way. Okay. And I actually have watched Godzilla minus one on this channel, so you should be able to find it on my channel. Hopefully under the kaiju movies playlist. It should have Godzilla minus one. It should have Godzilla 2014, Cloverfield, and this on it. I think there are at least 4 kaiju movies on there. So, all right. Mesozoic is super excited for the sequel. Me too, me too. All right, yeah. Q, The Winged Serpent 2. Stop motion. I don't know. All right. I should probably put Godzilla minus one in the kaiju playlist. Oh, I didn't put it there yet? Oh, okay, yeah, I need to do that then. And next week, we move to the Lost World, Jurassic Park. All right. Mesozoic is super curious to see what I think of it. A lot of people love it, hate it, or just think it's okay. Okay. You mean for minus one? Oh, the sequel for minus one. Oh, okay. All right. That's fair. That's fair. All right. CG says that even Gene Siskel and Robert Ebert, Siskel and Ebert seem to have liked Q. Wow. I definitely didn't read that review, but I'll have to check it out sometime. Okay. The idea is cool, a kaiju crime film, but the story is so damn messy. Yeah, it is a very messy story. It's very, like, it is very kind of like everything is loosely connected together. If they had really done a better job of tightening that up, and in my opinion, just showing the monster more, this would have been a much more like respectable film. All right, CG thinks that Q actually got decent reviews. It has a higher score on Rotten Tomatoes than any of the Blade films, really, and any of the live-action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles films. Damn. Okay. Mime Cop was the best character. I'm sorry. You will never convince me that Mime Cop was not the coolest part of this show. All right. That's all I'm going to say. All right, let's see. Ketsi says that I should watch Shin Godzilla. It's long, but it's amazing, truly. How long is it? If you can return me with a minutes count, you never know. I might be able to squeeze it in sometime this year. I've only got January and February planned out at this point. So, all right. Okay, so Mesozoic says that it's a 3 out of 10 for him. That's about a 1.5 on the 5-star system. If I want a kaiju movie about a giant movie terrorizing people, I'll just stick with Rodan. I mean, fair enough. All right, feels like this movie has an interesting story, but falls short with how boring it is. It has some funny bad moments, but I didn't get into it. I was pretty bored. I mean, I'm sorry to hear you say that. I was intrigued enough by the parts that were slow to stick with it, and kind of between the parts that were just laugh out loud hilarious. So yeah. All right, let's see. Why does this guy keep throwing pillows onto corpses? I didn't catch that, but he totally did, didn't he? I didn't think about that at all. That's really funny. All right. You know what? I respect Jimmy for not wanting to go out like a baby and giving into the crazy Q worshiper. I mean, like, it honestly, for Jimmy, it would have been more work. It would have been more work for him to have actually gone out and appease the Q worshiper. So yeah, no, I get why he didn't do it, you know. The Q's head reminds me of Therizinosaurus from Jurassic World Dominion. I'll get to the Jurassic Dominion movies someday. I don't know. I like how no one mourned Powell's death. Powell was an asshole. He really was. Like, my God. He's drinking when he's about to fight a kaiju. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. It was just really funny to me, the Budweiser just showing up, you know, like, hey, there's our product placement. Look, 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 look. All right, Budweiser and semi-automatics, you know. And it's suddenly night. Yeah, I know. I know. Etsy says the mask is sick. Drop that scalp. I think he said drop that scalpel, but I could see where he'd be coming from with that. He just threw his mask? Yeah. He threw his mask and the cops all recoiled from it, giving him time to escape, you know? Who is this mime? How dare you disrespect mime cop like that? How long did we go without seeing the monster? How long did we go without seeing Q in this? Because I think at some point we probably went a good half hour without it. And in a 90-minute movie, that's a lot, you know? Please, why is everyone giving me revolvers? Yeah, he got a revolver at the beginning of the movie when he was like forced to go on this heist, and he's like, I don't carry a piece and I don't go in. I'm just the driver. And they were like, nope, you're going in. Here's a gun. Go. So yeah, I don't know. All right. Low key, what is this movie about? It's crime. Yeah, no, it was so many different things. And the thing is, like, you can take movie genres like that and blend them successfully. This movie did not do that, you know? Um, it's a good concept with a not great execution, you know? So, let's see. Yes, you absolutely. If you haven't seen Kill Bill, you should definitely see Kill Bill. That's you should put that one on your homework list. It's pretty good. It's Tarantino. So if you like Tarantino, then you'll enjoy this. And if you don't, well, you should watch it anyways because it's a culturally significant film, you know. All right. You know what, Jimmy? You're kind of a genius. At times he is. LMAO. Sir, you're a criminal if you haven't paid tax. Oh, yeah, that's right. He says he's never paid taxes all his life. Oh, hello, Trouble. Hi, baby. How are you? Hi. My sweet baby kitty coming to join us. All right. Yeah, the plot is finally starting to make sense, but it's kind of too late. Yeah, yeah. Like this movie definitely has a pacing problem. I feel the movie's trying to be like weapons where they tell different perspectives of the monster, which is interesting but not done very well. I still need to see Weapons. I do need to watch that. I know that people were talking about that for movie for like a while there. So all right, we're halfway through the film. I do not remember anyone's name, what the plans are, or the general plot is. But the stop motion Q does look kind of cool. Yeah, yeah. Credit where credit's due. Jimmy did a smart move by feeding them to Q. Yeah, like, you know, those guys were going to kill him. So in a way, it's kind of like self-defense, you know? Okay, wait, has the Q Dragon shown up already? This must be where Ketsi entered the chat. Yeah, or entered the stream. Yes. It has been shown at that point, but there was a little bit more to see, you know. So all right. Yeah, the guy singing when Jimmy was trying to escape, that was so freaking weird. I was like, why? Why did you do this? Yeah, Jimmy is not intended to be a sympathetic character. I absolutely agree. So, why are there are some films from the 80s that are very odd in a charming sort of way? CG, would you agree that this is one of those? I'm curious to know. Let's see. And then a lot of movies about this. This movie is flippin' weird. Yes. And then we were talking about heights. This is fairly early. Pretty ironic that a Spider-Man fan is afraid of heights. No, I mean, like, and I wasn't 10 years ago, but nowadays my body has this like this very visceral involuntary reaction whenever I perceive like an up, an up in the air precarious situation. It's like I'm there almost, and I don't freeze up, but I have to actively fight back the reflex to freeze up. So, all right. CG is used to seeing David Carradine looking much older than he does in Q. Yeah, I think he got very famous like later in life. So, all right, all right. Let me go ahead and just go back to the end of the chat, see what you guys were saying. Okay. All right. Jurassic thinks he and Ketz would get along. Yeah. A 2 hour movie's not bad. A 2 hour movie's not bad. I don't. I mean, I won't be able to watch it this month, but I might be able to incorporate it somehow later this year. We'll see. Okay, Weapons is really good. Okay. CG didn't see the whole film because he had some people to say hi to, but it seemed charmingly weird from what he saw. I mean, it's definitely weird and it's not good, but it's got its moments of unintentional hilarity that I think make it worth it. So, okay, guys. All right. Well, you know what? We got through this. I think it was good. I think it was a good experience. I don't think it was a good movie. But I do want to say thank you to you guys for being here. I really do appreciate it. This was fun. This was a lot of fun. Um, I am tempted to get online and play some Coral Island after this because I'm really kind of obsessed with that game. I ended up playing it for like 7 hours last night and went to bed much later than I should have. So I might try to just go to bed and see if I can get up at a decent hour and then play Coral Island at a relatively early part of the day since it'll be Saturday. But anyways, thank you guys for being here. I think I'm gonna head off. Take care. Thank you, Mesozoic, for being here. Thank you, CG, for being here. Ketsy, thank you for being here. We got to get together at some point and talk about this one. All right, guys. In the meantime, I'm going to head off. Thank you so much for being here. Take care. This is Spidey Librarian, and until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. Bye.